That's so cool. This game's soundtrack's amazing. I love it.
It's great.
3, 2, 1,
Go!
I know both these players, they're more than happy to pick their, you know, their alternate Omega forms, which is refreshing.
They do best with the Nair, the Nair strings connecting, racking out the percent.
Wow!
0, no, didn't take damage.
A perfect stock coming out from Light. What a start. What an answer, and again, still going. Man is not stopping, but finally, Peach with the damage.
Yeah, it was like 3 hits, nuts. Meru certainly likes to turn up the heat at random intervals, and you just have to go with it.
Yep, you just have to deal with it when it comes. Great auto reticles coming out from Light, just preventing Meru from plucking those turnips when he wants to, as we see right there. Oh, I like that from Meru, dropping below the ledge to avoid the auto reticle. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize the way he wanted, but still. Much back and forth between these two players. Light still on his first stock, though.
Oh, very nice. That overarching, the crescent moon strike there with the crown.
Yeah, that move's hitbox is gigantic. Has been since Smash 4, hitting above and behind her at the start of the move.
Yeah.
Right, the Twinkle Toes into the crown slap
Oh.
once again.
And Meru just extends that as far as he can every single time.
Suddenly the gap has been closing. You would not have thought that Light got this stock untouched, unscathed, with how much pressure Meru is putting on.
Being back on stage as well, that. Yeah, and the fair though coming forward.
Great catch on that turnaround, a good reversal as well.
And tries to go for a retreating Nair, but gets caught by the back air once again. Peach's rump doing a good job.
It is incredibly powerful, as is that dash attack. Trying to go for the dash down there. Doesn't get the right side, unfortunately. Once again, retreating off, using this auto reticle to tack on all this extra damage. Easy 20% just off of pressing B. Great weight on the counter. Forward throw not enough just yet, but great turn. What?
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen someone just straight up die to a non-special phase turnip.
Oh!
But I have seen someone straight up die to a raw charge goddess wings forward smash.
Those wings are made for flying, but not for herself. Away goes Peach.
Flying to the blast
laughing.
zone.
Laughing at her opponent there. She strikes him down. With the power of, I don't know, goddessness. Holy.
True to Kid Icarus Uprising. She has quite the personality.
I always see people saying, like, play that game all the time.
It's a very good game. It's a very good game if you can get around how it feels in the controls and 3DS.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward to handle for a lot of players, but it's a very good game if you do play it. There's a lot of character in the characters. Pit, Palutena, Dark Pit, all bursting with character. Really, really fun game, but that's that, and this is this. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Game 1 going to Light. Moving on to Meru's counterpick this time.
3, 2, 1.
KK coming out once again, performing for the masses. How we love him so. Meru this time off with a strong start and getting the interesting down throw interaction in the corner of the stage. That can happen with certain down throws at the corner of some stages.
A lot of pressure on Light right now at the edge.
Light has just been pinned to this corner for pretty much the entire game so far. 25 seconds of just being stuck here. And Adam Meru finally finds his way out with that neutral air. And I think one of the big reasons why Meru probably took Light here was to mitigate that auto reticle pressure. You know, having a lot less space to work with to fire off those auto reticles That's a lot less extra damage that Meru potentially has to worry about.
Sure.
That's gonna no punish on that teleport. No punish on that up smash either.
Yeah, just a little bit slow on the uptake there. Oh man, the jump gets beaten as the Peach Bomber connects.
Big damage coming out from Meru, 45% already and only getting higher. Making fantastic use of the turnip to just get extra damage, the dash attack as well, closing the distance.
And they're going the full whammy.
Oh, excellent drop zone there, right there. Trading with a multi-hit and getting the stock. Does light.
Pushing Meru down, yeah. Although Meru looking to getting closer to that KO %.
Back air coming out from Meru, just preventing Light from doing anything really. Oh, what a great use of the float nair. Probably trying to condition Light into expecting the Saturn throw, and instead getting the float nair to take the stock. That said though, Light is the one making great use of the Mr. Saturn so far. Almost gets the read. Doesn't quite get it though. And once again, as we see Meru having a much easier time around the auto-reticle pressure now that he has less space.
Very nice. Uses the turnip to get the grab. Not the full follow-up, but a little bit. Suddenly switching the pace, getting up there with that fair.
Once again, exactly the same way the first stock, and it's pretty much exactly the same situation as well. 100% on Light, and he made this comeback. Yeah, that side B exceptionally safe on shield. Not completely unpunishable, but very difficult for a lot of the cast to punish. And Light slowly closing this gap bit by bit.
Oh my word, that's lovely.
Into the auto-reticle as well. Beautiful sequence coming out from Light.
Grab. Holds that shield, gets that grab coming out. Goes
Good DI way coming out from Meru. Doesn't want to take a potential up air or back air.
There's the punish, gets a grab. Back throw will happen. Meru now looking for a confirmation here if he can.
There's the neutral air, and that'll take game 2 going to Meru. Good choice on the counter pick.
As you say, smaller spaces allowed Meru to be a little bit more aggressive, not have to have the, not as much pressure from the auto-reticle specifically, but also, close down that space consistently. It was always in that phase of pressure, just building. Where are we going? Jungle Jappe.
Deciding which Donkey Kong stage to go.
Going for the Congo
64 one.
Yeah, Congo Jungle 64. Thinking, what was it called? Congo Jungle 64, I think it is. Is that right? I can't remember. So many stages.
3, 2, 1, go!
Already out with the nairs flying. The lingering hitbox of that up smash as well. Both these two answering back and forth with their own damage, but Light on top at the moment.
Shout out to David Wise, by the way, as an aside.
Quite the musician. Wow, that reflected turnip did so much damage.
That's nuts. Trying to go through the drop zone, but the up B coming out first and beating it out.
Excellent nair right there, making Meru expect the back air. Another drag down again, but this time Meru able to make it back.
Long range Peach Bomber.
Another dot eyes online. We're going to see another reflect. No, we're not. We're just going to see it hit the mark.
Goes for the shallow explosive flame. Gets him within it. The back air almost taking Peach to the complete other side for the stock.
Great recovery coming out from Meru. Good ledge pressure as well. Preventing
so much.
Preventing Light from getting back to stage, even though he's at the deficit. The nair Excellent catch on the end of the teleport.
Although gets caught by an explosive flame.
Immediate answer back from Light. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. 60% off of one exchange.
That's what we've been waiting for from Meru. In that back air again.
My goodness. 86% racked up incredibly quickly by Meru.
Double fair. Oh, and that the lasting hitbox on that counter, man.
Lasts for a very long time. It's one of the few counters in the game that also does set damage, not set knockback. Light just kind of backing his way off, trying to use the auto reticles, but the back air sealing that second stock. There's the shield pressure coming out from Meru. Interesting now that the Nair failed once and now he's not going for it again. Maybe he's going to try again. There it is. Shut my mouth, Mr. Commentator.
What are we like, eh? Yeah, they're very high percentage. Light just looking to even this out very quickly soonish. He needs to do that before that percentage starts to rack up. Because we've seen how quickly Meru can just bring it up. Sorry, I'll do that one.
Yes, excellent. Only 18.9% on Light. Definitely something that he could bring back relatively easy. But
yeah, I mean, we've just got another just 40% again from one exchange. That's the power of Peach.
that's the power of the Goddess of Light. Nothing to scoff at. He's no slouch.
Absolutely. Been vanquishing darkness for years.
Beautiful movement coming out from Light, just trying to bait Meru out of shield in that instance.
Very, very fluid for sure.
Very close game right here. This could definitely go either way.
There's a drop down again, doesn't get the drag down completely, knocks away. Oh, again trying to go for that one, but
trying to make use of that lingering hitbox. It is way more active than it was in Smash 4. But oh, what a play from Meru. The turnip drop into the forward air, taking that game 3.
This is fun.
2-1 then to Meru. One game and Light's taken home 5th, and Meru will advance to that top 4.
But he will be facing against MBL again.
Yeah. I assume Meru was the one to put MBL into losers then.
Yes.
There we go. MBL's excited for the potential run back of I'm sure. Light though has got to see if he can't prevent that run back.
Oh, we're getting the Gerudo Valley. He's channeling his inner Sheik here. Light once again, given the breathing room, allowing him to set up that auto reticle camping game. So effective. See how much damage he's got off of various items and projectiles. 97% racked up on Meru. Beautiful movement once again. His back air is so hard to contest.
Oh, that back throw actually doing
wow.
it.
That was
yeah, it didn't look like that was at all going to happen, but
that was the quietest KO of top 8.
yeah, it went, poof, gone, done. There you go. Sometimes it happens, I guess. Dash shot coming out. Lights with that lead, then putting the percentage onto Meru, giving him the business.
Look at this lead just expanding so much for Light.
It's nuts how this game is just so like back and forth every time, man. It's crazy.
Not going to let you get that Peach Fair this time.
Going for the up smash, I believe that was, but
Yes.
just getting caught out there. Wow, nice. Going for the aerial explosive flame.
And another drop zone there to take the stock. 3-1 in Light's favor now.
Light again moving very, very nicely, keeping himself uncatchable until that moment there when I said he wasn't.
Again, the auto reticle a little bit more risky that time, but it worked out in Light's favor.
Meru counters. Nice fair to secure that first stock.
If at first you do not succeed, try again, and that second fair was more than enough. Almost getting
that was very, very deep.
Almost getting the Goddess Halo, the win box on the Goddess Wings, pushing Meru off the stage.
Yes, again. Oh, that jump from Meru was perfect! Going out deep with the nair. 2-0. Light going, I'm just going to quickly bring us into a game 5. 15% on his second stock. That was a monstrous game from him.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And it really makes the difference. Having that extra breathing room to play with on FD, I think really, really helped him. As a result, I feel like Light is most likely going to constrict, get rid of those small stages. The Smash build, potentially, we saw very strong victory for Meru there, as well as potentially something like Unova Pokemon League if Meru is willing to go there. Which I'm not sure he is. No one's really been picking that stage too much.
Yeah.
Even though it is legal, we're getting the Kalos Pokemon League instead.
I mean, Unova. Yeah, I mean, going against Light, you think because of the teleport recovery, it would kind of like force specific decisions coming out from the recovery because the slide would like push her off if she's trying to go, if Light's trying to go for like the very, very vertical.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get that angle a bit more, but I know that I've seen Meru go to Kalos quite a lot for his counter picks. I think he just likes, you know, the drop zone or, you know, Z dropping turnips down the walls is kind of nice for him. Just very comfortable with his pick as well, and the platform's just kind of hovering just slightly over that edge as well.
Regrab, excellent stuff. 56% already. Shades of game 1 coming out until that immediate answer back. The turnip reflected again.
Oh.
And the Goddess Wings!
Light is really opening up this game now. It's the same thing as what happened in that previous one. He's just finding these Goddess Wings, and again, the grab on the platform, following it up.
Yeah, this counter pick completely backfiring on Meru so far. Light is making use of everything that this stage has to offer spectacularly.
Man, Light is on a different, just ups the gear once again.
Oh, he almost got it again, but a good float coming out from Meru, allowing him to avoid it that time. Dragged down into a pivot grab this time.
Light.
He is looking sensational at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah. This is wonderful.
Excellent punish coming out from Meru, though. That back end not as safe as Light would have liked.
Back air is nice pressure. Pushing Meru back now with the nair going forward.
And that is the thing in this matchup. Oh, wow!
Wow,
beating out the nair this time.
Goes high, gets the Skittles. Up air.
Still alive, though. Great explosive flame to pressure Peach in that position.
Back air will be that stock.
Good punish, but 127% to Peach's name. She is bleeding through that red dress. Once again, trying to get the drop zone there, but a big punish coming out from Meru, 39%.
Oh my, why would you do that at that percentage? Because you can.
Because he's insane. Either that or he simply wasn't expecting it to hit and that was an accidental parry, but let's give Meru the benefit of the doubt. All right, finding his way in versus the explosive flame. Now the gap is definitely closing. Rage Peach is nothing to scoff at. That fair incredibly strong. Now it feels like...
There it is, and takes the lead. Meru is back in this game.
It feels like Meru has done an excellent job of just kind of slowing down the pace of the game. And now Light feels like he doesn't really have as strong an answer versus the slower pace gameplay that Meru is trying to supply now.
Oh wow, just making sure that at the absolute lowest point he could get that grab. That nair will be connecting, and is going to be enough. Last stock, last game once again. Why are we always in this situation, Viram?
These players are good. They're good and they're evenly matched. It's great to see such competitive sets between our players. Almost gets a dash grab. That's going to be another follow-up with a float cancelled nair. There's something to say about it. Fair even.
Respecting each other though, knowing what they need to do, trying to find their way in.
Understanding the ranges, the effective ranges of both characters. Excellent
Turn around
grab.
Yeah, get that landing, get the back air. Trading back air. Back airs all the way across the board.
The crowd coming alive for both players. Both Light and Meru chants coming out.
Oh man, no one deserves to lose this game. Goes
so,
up high.
So close.
Meru and Light both so focused at this point, and Nair comes out. Light, advantage. Oh, the
that
face
explosive
back.
flame. Drop zone Nair. Doesn't find his mark. Great drift from Meru, and now Light is the one off stage.
Meru has the ability to turn the screws, gets the Nair. Can he put the final nail in the coffin?
Oh, good teleport to center stage. Risky, but it worked out in that instance.
It's so close. There it
Oh,
is,
the
fair
Meru
coming
finds the
out.
forward air.
Meru with the crown, one step closer to her coronation. Peach. Light is angry, man, and I know why. He deserves it. It was such a close game.